So the bell tower is a big piece to this, and so that's what we worked on and had to coordinate with the site, coordinate with the building, and also coordinate with the rest of the city. So one of the things is we had to get a waiver so we could get to the 116 feet to be higher. That's higher than the zoning code allows, which is around the 35 to 65 feet because we're in the residential areas. So as we walk in here, so the main features of the space, as you're in, obviously one to have a view of the bell tower. So we've got the 2-story volume here looking out. Over here is actually the top floor where you see those windows in the black. That's the existing band room. And that was one thing when we were doing these commons, was connecting both the Sullivan Center with the Lannon Learning Commons. And so we have the bridge that connects the two that has collaboration areas for you guys working on projects, hanging out between classes, after school, before school. And then we've got 3 study group areas here, as well as once we get through that plywood wall, you've got the actual group study area. Has some technology on the walls, so you can do some group work there. Similar to what's in the old forum or the Sullivan Center, but then they'll paint this white, and it was a nice way to still use this wall. It's actually a firewall, so as the buildings get bigger and bigger and prep has been added on over the years, you have to separate building from building for safety. So if there was, hopefully never a fire would occur, but if it were to, it would burn up to that wall and then give people time to get out of the building. And so that's what this wall actually is. So we used it, but we're able to add some aesthetic appeal to it as well. So put that into the design. And so that's where all these code factors, safety factors come in, besides just making the space look nice. There's so many more factors we have to work through during the design process. This is the new band area. So we have the hallway for egress to get you out, but this also worked as a sound barrier between band and campus ministry. Previously, campus ministry was under band and they could hear all the time. So even though they're near each other, we've got double studded walls. So that helps with the sound so it doesn't transfer through the wall. And then air is actually one of the best stops of sound. So this hallway works as a sound drain. This is another entry into the high school office. So we've got all the administration. Tried to keep as much of, one of the things I loved about the building as a student here and then as an architect later on was how you could always see the old building. So in the Sullivan Center, you see where the math wing is and the classrooms above. That was the old original school building exterior. So this is the exterior of the Sullivan Center. So we tried to keep as much of the brick as possible. One of the few times, I always joke, a few times you can walk through walls. So we'll walk through the glass wall here and then see if we can go upstairs. Previously, Mary had a space in the green space out here, but she's been vandalized and she's lost her fingers a few times, and so as part of the project, they repaired the fingers, and we've officially got a nice grotto for her in the plaza. Now we're on the 2nd floor. The north end is, we'll kind of walk through the current wall here. This is the art rooms. So the goal was to make a room, both rooms at least as big as the biggest art room today. And so we achieved that. This art room is the main space with an L shape, so there's a lot of working areas, cord reels in the ceiling so they can pull down power as they're working on projects. And then projector screens. We've got wet dry rooms in the back here for pottery. And so this is going to be the actual art gallery. We're going to have wall along the wall where you can hang up all the artwork, pedestals so you can put on the statues or any still form work that you do, and through the doors opens up into the main collaborative space on the 2nd floor. So now we're on the 2nd floor. We'll have some collaborative seating here. You can actually look out over the whole commons, just get a real sense of the space. So may I ask a question?
Yeah.
So
you said you're a 2007 grad.
Yes.
So how does it feel to once be a prep student and now essentially write prep history?
Pretty cool. This is, as we talk in the office, there's a few projects where you get this much, you have this much emotional connection to both the client and the project, and having it be as grand of a project as this is. And so this is, it's humbling, and I thank God every day for the opportunities He's given me. and especially being able to work on this and give back to the community, and just what this space will help do for the students, for you guys, that you get to enjoy it. It's pretty cool.